Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting hour of PowerBomb Wrestling. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the matchmaker, the commissioner, Norm Wamer. And we've got another outstanding hour, lots of news for the peeps today.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to tell you a little bit about Madman Fulton's opponent.
Oh, okay.
Which it's going to be a test of strength, we'll put it that way. We are going to show you Malice in action. We'll also show you Sless and Brian Douglas on opposite sides of a tag team match.
Which is going to happen again in just a week. They'll be on opposite sides of a tag team match with different partners this time.
You believe we're just a week away?
No.
Don't let this get lost in the Thanksgiving weekend. We are a week from today on Sunday, November the 25th, Notorious November. And we got 4 title matches on the card.
That's right. After you finish warming your giblets on Thanksgiving, get your tickets and join us at St. Clement's Hall for Notorious November.
And your giblets will stay warm in St. Clement's, too.
They will.
Well heated, yes. Yeah, but of course, the heavyweight title match, Nate Manson and Ben Boone. All right, we'll run down the whole card coming up, too. And don't forget, get your discount advance tickets at pbwexcitement.com. We're going to start right off this show with the cage match.
Ooh.
Between Righteous Indignation, Circus of Pain for the tag team titles. Both participants of a team have to get to the floor to win the match. And if you're a little squeamish about this, you may not want to watch this match.
Yeah, this is brutal in more ways than one. Just a very, very difficult, hard pounding, flesh disintegrating match.
All right, and which didn't seem to end, and you'll understand why. All right, in a cage for the tag team titles.
Oh, come on! Come on, security, come on! They pulled him out of the crowd! They pulled him out of the crowd!
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Come on, security!
This is uncalled for. Oh. These clowns.
They pulled him out of the crowd!
These clowns know no bounds.
Stop it! Stop them! They pulled him out of the crowd! Stop him! Stop him! You stop him right now! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! You stop him!
I told you there was a big no.
Come on, security! Stop
Come
him!
on. Let's get Righteous Indignation out here quickly.
Come on!
The clowns
Get him in the ring!
cannot be contained.
Get him in the ring!
The clowns will stop at nothing. Oh, how unfortunate this is. The clowns are out for blood tonight.
They ought to be frickin' arrested.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a steel cage match for the PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. They are accompanied by the potentate of hate, Abdullah Farouk, and Kevin Genghis Clown, Pedo the Killer Clown, the Circus of Pain. And their opponents are your PBW Tag Team Champions, the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, the Enforcer, Andy Shane, Righteous Indignation.
And here we go. Who knows what we can expect in this one? Right away, Kevin interferes. The Clowns have Andy Shane by himself inside of the steel cage. The tag team championship is at stake as
Rick Baker's got to get in the ring. There
gotta
are no tags in this match whatsoever.
In order to win and win the championship, the first man over the top or through the door to touch the floor.
Well, come on, ref, you can't chain this.
Actually, both members of one team must touch the floor. Andy Shane being victimized by Pedo and Genghis Clown. This is bad news. Rick Baker needs to get in the ring. Forget about
get him out of there.
He grabbed him. Come on, Rick. Don't worry about him. Get in the ring. Save your partner.
Oh! Andy Shane's getting destroyed.
He absolutely is. In the meantime, on the outside, Rick Baker threatening the potentate of hate. But both Clowns now. Baker needs to get in there.
Let him in! Let him in!
Baker, though, once again, I think he wants to take out the potentate of hate and Kevin just to get rid of them. Because Lord knows they certainly are lethal.
To the top of the cage!
Watch. Ball out below.
Baker!
He took them both out. Both Clowns are out. The bell finally rings. The Clowns are both out. Now, Baker.
Well, Andy Shane's busted open already.
Yes, he is. And they're putting the boots and the fists to the Clowns now. Righteous retribution.
Now, in order to win, both tag team partners have to get to the floor.
The tag team champions have been without the belts for 2 months now. They were stolen by Kevin. And Genghis comes from behind. Pedo on Rick Baker. Andy Shane has been dangerously lacerated. But still, you know Andy Shane, that's not going to stop him.
Not in the least.
Baker taking out Pedo.
Yeah, Pedo went face first.
And in the meantime, Andy Shane with Genghis Clown in the corner.
Does he have his shirt or his towel? They wrap it
His
around Pedo's
jacket.
neck.
This is just amazing. And Pedo has been busted open. As Shane, again, head first into the steel of this cage.
Oh!
A match which is not for the faint of heart. As Andy Shane signals to open the door, he's going to try to get out. But, the potentate of hate slammed that door into Andy Shane's head.
What I wouldn't give for 5 minutes with the...
Maybe the strategy earlier of Rick Baker was sound to get rid of the potentate of hate and Kevin, because they're going to do nothing but thwart any attempts to get out of that cage.
What I wouldn't give for 5 minutes in the cage with Abdullah Farouk.
Well, the blood is flowing, at least from Pedo and Andy Shane, as Shane in the opposite corner.
No! Oh!
And the Clowns are not going to let Shane out. Over the top or through the door. First team where both members hit the floor goes home tonight with the belts.
Well, here's the problem, Terry. If you're the first one out of the cage, you leave your tag team partner in the cage on a 1-on-2.
Absolutely right. It's going to take a concerted team effort by one or both of these teams to just put the opponents out so that they can escape the cage. And Genghis Clown head first into the steel.
I think your only chance as a team is to relatively get out at nearly the same time. Pato head first into the cage.
And they're going to have to incapacitate the opponents in order to get out. Both of the opponents.
Like this.
And here we go, but Genghis too close. And this is where the size advantage comes in. Genghis Clown is 6'8", 6'9".
Oh!
And the champions. Things are not looking good for them as Genghis climbs to the top rope.
You gotta wonder if the clowns actually know what they're supposed to do.
Very, very good question. Kevin lurking ominously at ringside as Peto climbs to the second rope, or is he going to the third, the top rope? And
No.
Rick Baker has in his sights.
No! No!
But Shane was able to kick those ropes.
I don't know what he was gonna do. I don't know if he knew what he was gonna do.
Both of the clowns are pretty much down now. I'd like to see you get 5 minutes with the potentate of hate. Well, that's what you said earlier.
Yeah, I'll settle for 3.
I'd like to see you with Kevin, too. Put him in the mix.
It wouldn't take 3.
Andy Shane with Peto head first. Genghis tries to climb the cage. Baker's on the top rope now with him. In the meantime, Shane just ramming Peto's head
Over
into
and
the
over
cage.
and over. Oh, there goes Genghis Clown. He's out.
Genghis is out of it.
But
Here
you
comes
have to
Baker.
get both onto the floor.
Baker is out. He's going to take care of. Now it's up to whoever of the 2 remaining men in the ring can get out first. They're going to win it. But watch out, Genghis has a table.
Oh,
As Peto drops an elbow onto the
no!
figure of Andy Shane.
No!
Watch out, though, at ringside. Rick Baker slams Genghis into the guardrail. Peto's trying to get out.
Oh! Andy just crotched him with the middle rope.
Peto's not going anywhere very quickly. This could be Andy Shane's time. Whichever team member of the 2 in the ring gets out first, it's over.
And it doesn't matter how you get out.
Shane thwarted, though, in his attempt. Meanwhile, Genghis and Rick Baker are in the crowd in the front row.
Missile drop kick. Well,
We lost
there
one
went our
of our
lights on
lights.
that corner.
And Shane is over the top. Let's see if he can make it over. He's going to do it. Andy Shane.
Oh!
He knocked him
my
right on
God.
top of the table, but Andy Shane has won this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, and still PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Righteous Indignation.
The streak continues.
Andy
This
Shane
time,
is
though, you're
bruised,
going home with
battered.
the belts, but I'm not going to want to keep you here. Watch out, Rick.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! This is worth the price of admission. And Rick Baker's doing everything he can. Oh! Abdul Farouk into the side of the cage. Oh, this is gold. This is just gold. Now Kevin's trying to scale the cage. Oh! Onto the hardwood floor goes Kevin. And Andy Shane's not done. Pile driver coming.
Peto's on the referee now.
Oh!
Oh, the table doesn't break.
Pile driver.
Oh, utter destruction. The potentate of hate.
Oh, this has been a long time coming.
This could be the end of him. He's a bloody mess.
Oh, let's hope so. Oh, don't throw him out. Keep him in there.
Oh. Chaos, utter destruction.
That is one of the most awesome things I've ever seen.
Watch out, though. Here comes Kevin.
And still. PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Well, they're not done yet.
Andy Shane wants to keep fighting as long as there's. What's the 5 Most Wanted doing out
Look
here?
out. The 5 Most Wanted, they're standing with the tag team champions apparently against the Clowns. Watch out here. The 5 Most Wanted and Righteous Indignation squaring off against Peto and Genghis Clown.
Well, Andy Shane and Sean Casey go way back.
They do. Been up and down the highway many, many times.
Plus the bodyguards out here.
Oh, oh.
Farouk's a mess.
Watch out, Norm. Oh, he got Russell.
I'm out.
Come on, Kevin. Would you get out of here? Get out of here. Why don't you?
Meanwhile, the 5 Most Wanted. Sucker punched. Righteous Indignation.
Sean Casey, heaven's sake, what have you done?
What have we done? Whatever we want to do. True story. Because we kick everybody's ass we want to. True story. Because we're the next BBW Tag Team Champions of the world. True story. Throw it up. Throw it down, baby. Big John Murray, Cody Everett Hawk, Sexy Sean Casey. We are in the building.
It's Notorious November as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, November the 25th, 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Former friends, former tag partners, the amazing Nate Manson and the Bachelor Ben Boone battle for the PBW World Championship. 3 more title matches on the card, including you'll see Madman Fulton and Queen Aminata. It comes your way Sunday, November the 25th, St. Clement's Hall. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
After an impressive victory over...
All right, 5 Most Wanted. You frickin' melonheads, you want a piece of righteous indignation? Bring Big John down. I'll knock a foot off his big, tall, beanstalk ass. You bring down Cody Hawk. You bring down Shauna if you want. I will knock her hair the true color of brown. You bring down Sean Casey. That little twerp's the one I want. He's the one that I've been on the road with all of my professional wrestling life and decides to cheap shot me.
Breathe. Save it for the match. Breathe.
Yeah. Oh, I feel better now. I'm going to tell you what, Casey. I'm ripping down, put my arm down your throat, ripping out your duodenum, and Jack smacked you in the face with that because I've already done it with your leg. You tell me how it's going to be, Rick.
You know, 5 Most Wanted, you guys been around for a long time. And I really expected more out of you guys than to come and cheap attack us just to get our attention. Well, you got it. You got Andy all worked up, and he's ready to rip off legs and pull off arms because righteous indignation don't take back for nobody. So come and get it.
Death on a freaking stick, boys.
Sunday, November 25th at St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Jerry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all of the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
Well, is this the end of the clowns? Who knows? But Righteous Indignation does still have the tag team titles.
They do, but even when the match was over, it really wasn't all over.
That's right, due to 5 Most Wanted, always present and always dangerous.
Oh, and ended up being dangerous. I don't know what made. See, I understand that Andy Shane and Sean Casey have known each other forever. They've
Lots
been
of
tag team
history.
partners. They've been
Yep.
up and down the road, and I guess maybe Andy Shane let his guard down.
I guess he did, and I guess we're going to see an example of that.
Yeah, hopefully we got a pretty good shot of that, and Sean Casey flattening Andy Shane with a super kick, and of course it's Righteous Indignation against the 5 Most Wanted coming up in a week at St. Clement's Hall. But let's take you to a clip that got sent in to us by the 5
Sean
Most Wanted.
Casey, yeah. Sean Casey's at it again. I don't know who filmed this. I have a good idea, though, but he got ambushed. Andy Shane got ambushed.
Well, yeah, there's 5 Most Wanted, so I know it's one of 4 people that taped this thing. This got sent in to us here at PowerBomb Wrestling. Take a look.
Any shade, anywhere, any place, anytime. Throw it up, throw it down, baby. Sexy Sean Casey and the 5 Most Wanted are back in town.
Man, you're just not safe anywhere these days around PowerBomb Wrestling. We're around 5 Most Wanted.
What do you think Sean Casey's trying to accomplish by doing this?
I think he's trying to get inside of Andy's head.
But when you do this, you turn the fire up
You unleash
on Andy Shane.
You unleash the beast.
And I don't know if that's a real good idea by Sean Casey. That's what I'm saying. What is he trying to do here? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, and it's going to be the constant thing, Sean. It's not just Sean Casey. It's not just Sean Casey and Cody Hawk against Righteous Indignation next Sunday. You got to worry about the others on the outside.
Well, yeah, is Big John Murray going to be there again? Is Palmer Cruz going to be around? Will Shauna Reed be at ringside? This could end up being 5-on-2. It's a very difficult difficult title defense.
It is, and it's going to be a good one. Absolutely. Notorious November, a week from today, Sunday, November 25th at St. Clements.
And by the way, too, if you get a chance to Google Big John Murray, that was a good point. Do that, because I learned a whole bunch of things about him and his past too that I didn't know of. All right, let's take you to our next match. It's a tag team match, and you got Brian Douglas and Kenny Urban against Sles and Espiritu Maya.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a tag team match. Introducing the participants. First, the team of Ken Urban and the beautiful Nightmare, Brian Douglas. And their opponents, they are the tag team of Sles Taylor and Espiritu Maya.
PowerBomb Wrestling continues with tag team action. Terry Sullivan along with Norm Wamer. 4 of the young lions in PowerBomb Wrestling. I'm looking forward to one that could go faster than the speed of light.
Very curious matchup here.
2 former partners, 2 of the former members of History in the Making, Sles and Brian Douglas. Sles looks like he's starting for his team. And the former History in the Making members, now, as we've seen over the last 6 or 7 months, bitter adversaries. Two men who know each other in and out. They lock up, test the strength here into the corner. See if we get a clean break from Brian Douglas. Referee Thunder Dan Marley going to try to physically intervene.
Oh, what do you know? A clean break from Brian Douglas. Now I've seen everything.
And they eye each other warily again from center ring. Go behind by Sles. Sles riding. Got him a waist lock on Brian Douglas. Not for long, though. Series of reversals here. Two of the best in PowerBomb Wrestling, 2 of the best in the United States, beyond a doubt. If you've seen the action from them like I have, you know that's the truth. And the 2 waiting their way to get in the ring aren't bad either. Sles along with Brian Douglas here. Douglas with a side headlock on Sles now. Let's see if he can get out of it. These 2 know each other so well. They know the strengths. They also know the weaknesses. You know, it'd be interesting to see what kind of strategizing they have done. Oh, Brian Douglas taken off his feet by Sles and a miss. A flip and a miss.
That's how well the 2 of them know each other.
Now, is he going to take him up with a suplex here? Oh, Sles got out of it. Oh, there you go. And that's what happens because, you know, these guys have trained together so much, it just stands to reason that they're thinking along the same lines. And Brian Douglas is thinking, I'm going to take some time here. Let's let Ken Urban. And Sles tags off to Espiritu Maya. Maya plants a knee into the midsection of Ken Urban. Oh, wow. He just came in with those knees from across the ring, hit it again. Going for the count, referee is there, only 2. Definitely the fast-paced match, fast-paced and physical match that we thought it would be. Maya off the ropes. Urban caught him that time, plants him. Referee is there. We've got 1, 2, barely a 2 count. Ken Urban is a guy who's caused more than his share of trouble for various wrestlers in PowerBomb.
It's going to be interesting to see the chemistry between these tag team partners. Neither team has worked together very often. And you know how much of tag team wrestling is chemistry.
Yeah. Whip by Urban. He caught him right across the throat. He's in for the count. Referee's there again. He almost had a victory. Brian Douglas reaching out for the tag. It's made. And Douglas planted a boot right into the midsection of Espiritu Maya.
Good chemistry on the tag.
Has him in the corner, hauls off, and thought he was going to hit him with a chop. Instead, he got him with a fist. Oh!
Hello!
Trying to cave his chest in. Did Celeste make a tag? I don't think so. Celeste, oh, he caught him again. Another knife edge. But Maya overcoming that, and he's firing off some heavy blows. But Douglas, and now the strategy is to keep Maya from making the tag.
Sit down body slam.
Again, Celeste Taylor came in. He broke up the tag. Now they had the two of them having, watch out, pie face. But now the referee's got to put Celeste Taylor out, and while he's doing that, double team on Espiritu Maya.
You know, that's one of the things that they disagreed about when they were tag team partners, about how to conduct themselves in the ring. What Brian Douglas did there is something that Celeste Taylor would never do.
Going for a suplex, got him. Maya reaches out for the tag, doesn't make it. We've got a 3 count, a pin attempt, barely 2.
Well, Espiritu Maya is going to have to get a tag here sooner or later, or there will be no later.
It's interesting when you talk about tag team chemistry, because obviously Celeste and Brian are tag team specialists and would love to recreate the success of History in the Making with their respective partners. I don't know. In for the count, or is he? Yes, he is. Referee is there, and
2.5.
The big question is, can Celeste and Brian ever equal the success of History in the Making? Douglas tags in. Douglas, a good all-round competitor. He's got the flash and the dazzle, the high-flying moves, and he's also not afraid to throw fists. Oh!
Codebreaker!
Look at Brian Douglas feeling the effects of that. Maya wants to tag, needs to make the tag. And Ken Urban, though, he allowed him to make the tag. I don't understand that. Oh! Maybe that was the reason. Celeste took them both out. And Douglas takes a drop kick from Celeste, who puts Ken Urban over the top rope. Celeste Taylor's on fire. And he takes Brian Douglas off his feet, and he has cleared the ring. Well, some frustration. And here comes Celeste. He takes them both out on the floor. High risk moves in the danger zone for sure. Well, they're a team of Brian Douglas and Ken Urban definitely not on the same page there for a moment.
Here comes the Espiritu Maya.
And Maya takes him out again. Well, if they were frustrated before, I can't imagine what they're feeling now. Maya, though, with Brian Douglas back in the ring.
Now, does he have something to put Brian Douglas away?
Brian Douglas has taken some extreme punishment there over the last few minutes. Oh, Celeste caught an inadvertent elbow from Espiritu Maya. Oh. And Ken Urban made the tag. Brian Douglas wasn't ready for the tag. Ken Urban, though, oh, he got the count. Look at that. He stole that one from Brian Douglas.
Ken Urban line tagged himself in. Here are your winners. To steal the pin away from Brian Douglas. Nightmare, Brian Douglas and Ken Urban.
Well, that was rather interesting. Looked like you were ready to finish off your man, but instead your partner sort of took the glory.
Yeah, my partner took the glory, but he can't take the stick from me. You don't get any words to say tonight, son. You're a chump. What the hell? We'll try this one more time. If you do that to me again, history will be made.
It's Notorious November as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, November the 25th, 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Former friends, former tag partners, the amazing Nate Manson and the Bachelor Ben Boone battle for the PBW World Championship. 3 more title matches on the card, including you'll see Madman Fulton and Queen Aminata. It comes your way Sunday, November the 25th, St. Clement's Hall. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
It's Notorious November. PowerBomb Wrestling returns to St. Clement's Hall on Sunday, November 25th. All the action gets underway at 5 o'clock. The man with me right now, Madman Fulton from Toledo, Ohio. You stand, what, about 5'10" or something like that? A little bit close.
6'9", 300 pounds. And I got to tell you, I'm itching right now, man. I am itching. There's only one place in this world for me, only one place where I feel comfortable, and that's in here. That's in here. This is what it's all about. And when I'm not in there, it drives me a little wild. You know that feeling? That feeling you get, and it starts bubbling up inside, and it starts reaching into you and getting deeper and deeper, and all you want to do is just let it go. Yeah, that's what that is. That's what these people want. That's what these people need. Each and every one of you go through the same thing day in, day out, your schedules, your monotony, and all you want to do is let loose. Well, that's what this is. That's what the madness is. And that's what I'm bringing. I am bringing the madness. PowerBomb, get ready. Madness is coming.
Don't miss him. He'll be back at St. Clement's Hall Sunday, November 25th.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Notorious November, Sunday, November the 25th at St. Clement's Hall. Queen Aminata, you have your chance for the PBW Women's Heavyweight Champion. Shauna Reed, the longest reigning champion so far, but you're out to change that.
You know, I will give her credit for that. She's been the longest reigning champion ever. And I know, Shauna, you're a great wrestler. You know, I give her credit for every single thing that she does. The only thing that I don't like about you is that you don't even want to face me one-on-one, woman to woman. I mean, that's fine. I'm your queen for a reason. I know you're a little intimidated. That's fine. But November 25th, I'm not going to give you an opportunity to cheat against Shauna. No, it's not happening. This time, I promise you, I will bring not only my A game, but the B, the C, the D, or the Z, whatever you want. I'm going to be the next PowerBomb Women Champion, of course, with a crown.
You can come out and see it, folks. Notorious November Sunday, November 25th. Well, we do want to talk about Queen Aminata. She will get her title shot next Sunday at Notorious November at St. Clement's Hall. Queen Aminata against the champion, Shauna Reed.
Yeah, I think she's been getting better and better and better. I'm looking forward to that big time. You heard from Madman Fulton.
Now, what about his opponent next Sunday?
Well, Madman Fulton, of course, from Toledo, or born in Toledo, went to Otsego, went to Ashland College, 4 years or so in NXT. 6'8", 300 pounds. What would be a good matchup for Madman Fulton?
You talked about strength.
Well, we're bringing in Buzzsaw David Shaw.
Oh.
So the Buzzsaw's coming back.
Yeah, now that's a good opponent. That's going to be an interesting
who's
matchup.
About 6'3" and about 3.5 feet wide.
Power lifter.
At the shoulder.
Yeah, right. That's going to be a good match.
It'll be interesting to see who has the strength there. I think it's
could be a toss-up.
Welcome to PowerBomb Wrestling there, Madman Fulton. All right, let's take you to our main event match here on this edition of PowerBomb Wrestling. Actually, another one. Malice as he takes on Crosshairs Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a singles bout. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 280 pounds from the shadows, Crosshairs Kelly. And his opponent is accompanied to the ring tonight by Arella Angel. He weighs in at 252 pounds from Devils Crossroads, South Carolina, Malice.
And there goes the bell. Crosshairs Kelly didn't wait for the referee's instructions. He didn't wait for the bell. And he is heading into the danger zone. Look at that. Look behind you, sir. And Malice cutting loose. Malice, three-time PBW World Heavyweight Champion, along with Arella Angel.
Well, if you jump Malice and you hop on his back, you better get the job done.
Yeah, you gotta end it.
Can't stand back and admire your work, because now you've just ticked him off.
And good moves by Crosshairs Kelly, but that time Malice caught him. Malice has a lot of experience against some of the best in the world, certainly.
And Crosshairs Kelly has enough experience to get out of Dodge.
Best place for him right now. He's got a 10 count. Now looking in a threatening way toward Arella Angel. That's not going to work out. Yeah, see.
Well, you're poking the dog with a stick. Wow, look at that shot.
Well, they're exchanging the heavy lumber. Oh! Kelly missed, could have broken his hand. Referee putting the count in, he's up to 4. They've got a count of 10 on the outside of the ring. Malice, though, I'm sure is well aware of that, but look out. Crosshairs Kelly is going to have that imprint on his back, the imprint of the railing. And Malice driving those shoulder blocks in the corner. Referee's putting in the count, trying to wear Crosshairs Kelly down.
Well, I thought this might degenerate into a brawl. I didn't think it would be this quickly.
One more time. Talk about leaving marks.
Yeah, so you want to be a professional wrestler.
Malice with a forearm, getting up to some steam, and 260-some pounds came flying into the midsection of Crosshairs Kelly. And let's see if it happens again. Now, Kelly had enough left in the tank to get out of the way and thwart that offense from Malice. Oh, he's going to the eyes. Desperation move from Crosshairs Kelly.
That's definitely the reason. When you can't win one-on-one the conventional way, that's where wrestlers start taking shortcuts.
Kelly sets him up, launches a knife edge and a forearm of his own. He's got Malice wilting on the ropes now. But a reversal from Malice, and he caught him good. Look at that. Kelly, I'm surprised he's still standing. Well, were it not for the corner, I don't think he would be.
Well, he's a big guy. Big, young, tough, strong. Ah!
In for the count. Referee is there. We've got two. Didn't think we were going to see a lot of finesse wrestling in this match, and we're certainly not. Seeing a lot of the heavy lumber. Malice definitely taking some punishment here from Crosshairs Kelly. Certainly not a guy to be underestimated. We've seen Crosshairs Kelly before, and he is certainly impressed.
Yeah, one half of the tag team Warhorse.
Oh, another boot from Crosshairs Kelly. And this time he's going to keep that boot right across the throat as the referee puts in the count.
Oh, right across the chin.
He may have taken a couple of teeth with that one. He just slammed him with that knee. And again, this time to the side of the head.
Now Malice is in a lot of trouble.
Malice certainly has the heart of the champion. He kicked out of that. And having the heart of a champion, he knows how to overcome adversity.
Arrogant cover. If he'd have hooked the leg, he might have gotten the 3 count.
He's got the chin lock. Referee needs to make sure his hand doesn't slide across the windpipe. But Malice powering to his feet. And he caught him with an elbow. Another one. Oh! Good move by Crosshairs Kelly. Took him down again for the count, 2, and...
You're just not going to pin him that way, Terry.
He's got Malice off his game here, no doubt about it. Malice is trying to shake it off. I think it goes back to those knees to the chin and the mouth and the side of the head.
But you got to at very least hook a leg.
Crosshairs Kelly has something in mind here. Whoa, that time he came in and caught a boot.
You can't let a guy like Malice get a vertical base.
Look at Kelly, give him credit. He keeps getting up. Malice from across the ring. And now whips him in. And going to follow up how here? Side slam, sidewalk slam.
Wow. That's a lot of weight. Look at that.
And a lot of power from Malice for sure. 1, 2, and Crosshairs Kelly able to kick out. There's a lot of fight in him. Good power match here between these two.
So one of these type of matches, Terry, where one big move isn't going to get it done.
You're right. It's a process of wearing the opponent down.
Choke slam.
And Malice has his man down. Let's see if he's got him. 1, 2, and again, no. Crosshairs Kelly able to kick out.
Boy, that was really close.
Malice trying to get the crowd behind him, as they already were, but...
Sit down, powerbomb.
Or is this the fall from... No.
Oh, neck breaker. Terrific reversal.
He almost had a... Look at the surprised look on his face. He thought he had him. That would have been a career-making victory for Crosshairs Kelly.
No question. Malice, former 3-time PBW heavyweight champion.
Both of these big men feeling the effects of all the punishment that's gone back and forth here. And let's see.
There it is.
Fall from grace. We've got 3. They don't get up after that.
No, they don't.
Here is your winner, Malice.
An awfully tough match.
Another great victory from Malice, along with Arella Angel. And Arella, I want to ask you, what do you think about this guy? You think there's some gold in his future?
Possibly. He's no contender for Malice.
Malice, of course, former champion, a great victory there. You fought hard for that one.
Hard-fought victory. That's what it's all about. Malice leaves it in the ring. I take nothing home. Win or lose, I give it all. I got 3 words for anybody in the locker room. Just fight me!
It's Notorious November as PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, November the 25th, 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. Former friends, former tag partners, the amazing Nate Madsen and the Bachelor Ben Boone battle for the PBW World Championship. 3 more title matches on the card, including you'll see Madman Fulton and Queen Aminata. It comes your way Sunday, November the 25th, St. Clement's Hall. It's PowerBomb Wrestling.
Notorious November PowerBomb Wrestling returns on Sunday, November the 25th at St. Clement's Hall. All the action gets underway at 8 o'clock. The main event, the one all Toledo is talking about for the PBW Heavyweight Championship, the brand new champion, the amazing Nate Madsen, against probably the toughest foe he'll ever encounter in that ring, the former champion.
Get out. Nate, I'm your toughest foe. Yeah, you damn right I'm your toughest foe. You've known me since I started. You got lucky. You see, this damn company, this damn organization screwed me. They hated the fact that I was the longest reigning PowerBomb champion ever. And come November, St. Clement's Hall, you are looking at the 3-time PowerBomb champion. 3 times. It's gonna happen. 3 times. It's gonna happen.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody, we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
Fans are not going to want to miss Notorious November. 4 title matches on the line at St. Clement's Hall. Sunday, November the 25th. All the action begins at 5 o'clock. The Bachelor Benjamin Boone is no longer the PBW World Heavyweight Champion. He lost the belt to his former best friend, now bitter enemy. Now the man who wears the gold, the amazing Nate Matson, with certainly not an easy task at hand for you by any means.
Not an easy task, and a lot went down in that steel cage match where I captured the PowerBomb Championship. You know, Brandon Day, one of the toughest men I've ever stepped in the ring with. And Benjamin Boone, you, my friend, have improved leaps and bounds since I first met you, since I found you living on the streets of Ohio, took you to Detroit, showed you what Detroit-style wrestling's all about. We even threw up the hand sign. This is the state of Michigan. This is the symbol of greatness. So Benjamin Boone, you're the Bachelor now. You're the swinginest Bachelor. You're on your own. But don't forget, I am the #1 son. You will be amazed when you step in the ring with the champ.
It's going to be one of the all-time classics Sunday, November 25th. Well, just a week away, we heard from Benjamin Boone. We've heard from Nate Matson. The two of them square off for the PBW Championship in just a week at St. Clement's Hall.
Not only longtime former tag partners, but also Nate Matson helped train Ben Boone for the business.
It's an interesting dynamic here. Nate Matson, in the eyes of some fans, a controversial champion, but whatever. He has worked long and hard for it, and he doesn't intend to let Boone get it back.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting dynamic to see how the fans take it, too, because the fans weren't exactly behind Nate Matson after he won the title.
Right.
But we are a week away from Notorious November.
Queen Aminata gets her big chance, perhaps her last shot for the PBW Women's Championship against the champion, Shauna Reed.
Yeah, also, of course, on the card, the tag team title match. Righteous Indignation against the 5 Most Wanted, more specifically, Sexy Sean Casey and Cody Effin Hawk.
And as if that isn't enough, a real loaded card. Another title match, the Midwest Championship. Palmer Cruz against the man we just saw with his hand raised, Malice.
Big 6'8", 300+ pound Madman Fulton from right here in Toledo to take on the buzzsaw David Shaw.
Celeste Taylor and Brian Douglas, formerly of History in the Making, once again on opposite sides, this time with different tag team partners. Celeste teams with Johnny Carazzi against Brian Douglas and Chase Winters, 4 of the outstanding young stars of PowerBomb.
And you got a little time to still get your discount advance tickets at pbwexcitement.com, but at least by early Tuesday, you'll have to get them through the website. After that, you'll have to get them at the door.
Round off your Thanksgiving weekend with us at PowerBomb Wrestling in just a week, Sunday, November 25th.
And it is Thanksgiving coming up this Thursday.
That's right, it is,
we will
isn't it?
see you next Sunday here on PowerBomb Wrestling.